Tea with Rochelle.
Hey you guys, it's Rochelle. So today I'm going to be filming the very first episode of Tea with Rochelle. Hooray! I said that I was going to make one of these videos, I think it was like 3 weeks ago now, so I'm sorry that it has been such a delay, but I do have my tea now. And it is officially Tea with Rochelle. And I'm having this apricot vanilla cream. I ripped this off my tea bag. And it's by Tazo. Pretty tasty. I'd show you the box, but it is holding up my camera right now, so I can't show that to you. Anyway, I wanted to make this episode as kind of an experiment and maybe talk to you guys a little bit about me. I made a video talking a little bit about me when I first made my channel several months ago, and it wasn't really that great. It was kind of like I was sitting in the living room and I was kind of all over the place, and I wasn't really happy with it, so I ended up deleting it, and it was kind of like, you know, whatever. I didn't like it. So anyway, I thought I would talk a little bit about that, and then maybe show you how my cookbook's going, and just kind of do a little bit of a dry run. And I would like to answer any questions or answer any comments that you guys might have that you might want to ask me in Tea with Rochelle. So if you're interested in that, please leave a comment below with a question or a comment or something, and I'll talk about it in the next episode. So first of all, if you guys want to get to know me a little bit better, my name's Rochelle, obviously, hi. And I had a couple of people ask me how I got started with veganism, and they were kind of interested in that because that is my cooking channel. It's a vegan cooking channel. So why don't I just kind of tell you guys a little bit about this? And I'm going to try and condense it because it's a little bit complicated. Just so you know, about maybe 2 years ago, I became sort of a choice vegetarian. I don't really know if that's a word, but I would only eat meat if it was like free range or, hang on, if it was free range or organic or, you know, something, or I would never eat meat at restaurants. So I would be sort of a choice vegetarian, but I wasn't a vegetarian because I was still eating meat, just certain kinds of meat. And then I kept doing that, and then it changed one day when I went to the grocery store and I decided to buy a dragon fruit. And I bought this dragon fruit, and I didn't know what to do with it. I wasn't really sure how to eat it. I was kind of confused. So I did what any person in this generation would do. I decided to YouTube it. So I YouTubed how to eat a dragon fruit, and the video I stumbled across was by Chris Randall from Real Raw Results, and it was how to eat a dragon fruit. And yes, that is how I got exposed to veganism. And by watching a couple more of his videos, I realized what a vegan was, and more specifically what a raw vegan is. And I watched some of his videos because it was very interesting to me. I didn't know that someone could eat that much fruit. I thought it was pretty interesting, and it spiked my curiosity. And after that, I started watching a couple more videos. I found a couple more YouTubers, and I got really interested in vegan cooking. And I didn't really, it didn't really set in my brain. I didn't really decide to like make any changes yet, but it was sort of there. I hadn't really started cooking or anything. It was just kind of in the back of my head. And then a few weeks later, after watching some videos, I watched 101 Reasons to Go Vegan. And shortly after that, I watched Earthlings. Yeah, you can't really get involved with veganism without watching Earthlings. And after that, I gave up meat completely, and I decided to start cooking completely vegan. And once I started cooking completely vegan, I realized how easy it was and how delicious you can make things, and I really wanted to share this with people. So after cooking that way for several months, I decided to make a YouTube channel and show people how you can make delicious things without animal products, without cruelty, without anything taken from another being, just plants. You know, it's amazing the great things that you can make with just plants. And anybody who's vegan or has been exposed to anything vegan can agree with me on that. So that's pretty much how it went for me, and I started making YouTube videos and all of that, started cooking, like I said, and it's just been such a great journey. I've been able to make so many good things, and I've made it for my family, for my friends, and they like it, and I like it, so they can't go wrong there. And that led me to make a vegan cookbook this year for my senior project. Totally vegan, totally awesome, and it's just awesome. Sorry, I'm saying that a lot. So that's pretty much my vegan story to this day, and that is, it's almost been a year and a half now. Sorry, my voice is kind of scratchy. I haven't been feeling super well the past couple days, but I hope that'll be better soon. But anyway, that's kind of how it went. It's been about a year and a half, and I couldn't be happier. I love it. It's so much fun. I love the people I've met on YouTube. I love the vegans that I've been able to talk to. I love the people that I've been able to expose to this lifestyle, and it's amazing. I love it. And so that's pretty much it. It's kind of new for me. I'm still learning. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. So if you guys have any questions about that, just leave them down below and I'll answer them if you want me to go into more detail or anything. So also, my cookbook is going pretty well. I have about 13 or 14 recipes done now, and it's pretty great. I have the pictures done. I'm working on some illustrations, and I'm doing all sorts of cool stuff. And I have them all in this binder, if you're curious about my process. And all I do is, sorry, it's kind of a mess. First, I write out my idea in the ideas and planning section. And I write out kind of a basic recipe, and then after that, I test it out in the kitchen using those exact measurements. And then after that, I make any adjustments that I need to, and then I make it again, unless it's really good and it's fine the way it is, which usually doesn't happen, but if it does, like if it's something simple, then I just leave it that way. Otherwise, I make it several different times. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then I just type up the final one on my document online, and that's pretty much it. That's all I do. So I hope you guys are as excited as me about my cookbook, because I'm pretty happy about it, and it's coming up pretty soon. I hope, like I said, either February or March, probably March, just so I have more time. But that's pretty much it. Also, another thing is the metric system. I realize that a lot of you guys who might be interested in my cookbook don't live here in America, where we use, I'm not really, what is our measurement system called, with the cups and the tablespoons and the ounces and everything? What's the name for that? I don't know what the name for it is, but it's what we use. So I might, if one of you would be willing to help me a little bit with transferring things over, just making sure it's correct with the converter that I use, that would be really great, because I want to make sure that it's accurate so that you guys in England or Europe or anywhere else besides America want to make my recipes and make them properly and make sure that the conversions are proper. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys are somewhat interested in what I've had to say for the past almost 9 minutes. So thank you for your time, you guys, and thank you for surviving the first episode of Tea with Rochelle. And make sure to tell me what your ideas are for future things for me to talk about. And I hope you guys have a great day or night, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.